Well, this is the start of week 2 on the farm. A big project for this week is to deal with this area of hard standing, which is used for storing the hay bales for the winter feed, which has been left like this since the barn was built. And there is some water ingress, so it's got quite muddy. So it needs a layer of rocks and then a compactable limestone putting on top of it. We're just working out how to go about it. Now bring the spirit level into operation to check the mud levels across the barn, see how much stuff we've got to put down to fill the holes. So this afternoon we're supposed to be just doing a survey, but we decided to get stuck in, and we've manually dug a trench down the outside, because what we've realised is that it's the water table that's leaking into the barn. So we want to put a drainage pipe in this ditch channel that we've dug along the inside of the barn, going out through the wall over there. It's hard work digging through this stuff.
Ellie's eating the gravel. Get on, Dolly.
Dolly loading, take 2.
Get on.
Off to the vets again on the scan.
Come on. Get on. There we go.
It's a big animal, big animal. There we go. Wasn't too bad. So we're fitting a perforated drain pipe along the channel that we've dug along the edge to act as a drain or soak away for the excess water. Look at the state of this mud, bloody horrible. Right, drainage pipe now buried in gravel. Nice neat job all the way across the barn. So we've had a bit of a go at levelling with the tractor, which has made some impression of it, got rid of some of the high spots. Now we're going to give it a go with the roller. We can get the roller started. Has started, better than it has done before, so we can flatten it down a bit more. Well, the roller makes an impression, makes a lot of noise as well in here, but it's flattening it out nicely. The roller's now got a bit stuck, so it's jammed up against the wall and sliding on the mud, both wheels spinning. So we're going to try pulling it out sideways with these chains on the tractor. Away from the wall with the chains attached to the tractor, so now we're all clear. Okay, so we've now run it over with the roller. We've done the drainage ditch, so it's a bit flatter than it was, ready for the membrane to go down. That's the next job. Right, so now we're cutting the plastic sheet protection to length, and there's nothing like having the right tool for the job. Swiss Army knife to the rescue. So about another 16 tonnes or so of what they call limestone crusher run, which is for the top layer. And we've just had a delivery of stone, 40mm washed stone. So this is for the first layer, the drainage layer, and that's just arrived in the drive. So we've got to get all this lot shifted and spread on the floor of the barn. Now getting the stones loaded into the dumper, ready to take them over. Dumper truck driving. A lot of play in the steering. Oh, so we've got the plastic sheet down, first layer on most of it of the drainage stone, but it's now started hammering it down with rain, so we're waiting for it to stop. Oh, it's breakfast time. A little calf. This is where we got to yesterday. Got all the drainage stone down. Just today we've got to start off by trying to level it a bit more. But there's a good, well, I don't know, 6 inches or more of drainage stone down with the membrane underneath it. So it's ready for the next stage. The drainage stone or washed stone that we were using was supposed to be supplied clean, but we've had to extract all this rubbish from it. There's all sorts of things in here. Rubber glove, bolts, bits of plastic, screws, bits of glass, all sorts of rubbish. So Corinne's trying to claim a bit of a refund because it's not what it should be. So to help with levelling the drainage stone in the barn, we need some sort of rake and raking it manually is just too much like hard work. So the idea is to use this heavy piece of metal towed by the quad or pushed by the quad as a rake, but in order to use it, it needs the spike removing. Got a great big spike on that end of it, which means removing this rusty nut which doesn't want to come off. Just giving it a bit of persuasion. Right, got it off eventually. So this is the raking device, very heavy, now fitted to the back of the quad to rake over the drainage stone and make it a bit leveler.
Decided that Colin better not do this, I'd better do it.
So we just decided we needed some heavy plank to try to help with the levelling in the upper barn, and Chris has got this massive piece of steel which he's now going to drive on the quad. It weighs, I don't know, 200 kilos or something. We've done all the health and safety checks, so it should be fine. Rolling, 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 rawhide. So we're now part way through the top layer, the finishing layer. Put down some more plastic sheet to cover the drainage layer. We're now putting on the, what's it called? Not hit and run, crusher run, which will be compacted on top. This is the first layer. So this is the first layer of the crusher run, the limestone, the crushed limestone. It still needs spreading out. We're just going to try a levelling experiment with this beam. We've got probably the same again to go on top of it, and then start levelling it properly and compact it. There was a bit of a problem developed yesterday evening. This is the bull. He's in the wrong place. So one of the cows came into season, and the bull his interest was aroused, shall we say, and he broke through 2 fences in order to get to the cow. So now he's in the wrong place, because he should be up in the top field in isolation and not down here with the cow and calf. But he's 400 or more kilograms of pure muscle, so getting him back where he belongs is going to be quite a challenge. So the first stage of the relocate the bull plan was to go and get a horse box which has been used as an animal shelter in the field, hitch it up to the dumper so that we can try and get the bull inside it and then take him back to the correct field. But the field shelter is full of, how should we say, horse shit basically. So we've had to come over to the poo pile to unload it. So now we're busy mucking out the horse box, animal trailer. It's quite thick in places. Good for your garden though. It's all going on the muck pile. So this is trying to entice Rufus the bull to go into the horse box with food. He's heading in the right direction. He's heading in the right direction. He's heading in the right direction. Go on, you want it inside that box. Inside that box. I wouldn't want to be in there with a 400 kilos of beef. He's going in, but he's not happy. He's not happy. He's not happy. He's not happy. Is he coming in? Is he going? No, he's not happy. Not happy. Changed his mind. So we've got 6 loads of the dumper truck in here now, of the top layer that we're going to compact, but it needs roughly levelling from all the mounds I keep chucking out of the dumper truck. We've tried various techniques for scraping and levelling, and Chris is trying yet another one, which is towing a concrete block tied underneath the quad so that we can go forwards and backwards with a concrete block. This is the concrete block being tied on, and that's a run he just did across there, and that's like a runway. thought what we'd laid was pretty good, but Chris is now combing it to look like a Zen garden, searching for perfection. Well, it may not be perfect, but that looks pretty good to me. First time starter, what about that? So there we have it. Levelled, rolled, compacted. What a good job. Look at that. Little project this morning is to clear the pile of poo that's accumulated behind this gate, because this was a winter feeding area. So it's now full of hay and poo, but it's so thick that yesterday when we were trying to get something over this, it couldn't get up over the ridge. So this pile of poo needs digging up and moving to the poo pile. So making an impression on the poo pile. The problem is that the bull who escaped the other day is just next to the gate here. So I have to keep opening it, and Chris can come and dig some out, and I hope the bull doesn't get too curious. This is the muck spreader, which has been here for a long time. It's seen much better days. It's now being used to grow a very healthy crop of nettles. Look at that lot. Further progress on the upstairs balcony. Most of the decking is now laid, and it's a lovely day. Trying to make a lasso to catch the calves with, to take their coats off because they're getting too hot. And Chris has come up with this ingenious idea of using a pole, threading rope through it with a loop at the end to hook over the calf's neck. The problem is feeding the rope through the pole, and he's decided centrifugal force is going to do the trick. And it seems to be working. Here's one we prepared earlier. That's a big loop, it doesn't need to be that big. That's the pole, and that's what you pull on to tighten up the noose at the end. So they're now made. These are the two calf catching poles with hoops at the end to hook round its neck. Let's see if it works. Can't help feeling it's a bit of a fool's game, chasing around the field trying to catch these calves because they're much faster than we are. And it's a big field, so it's hard work. So we chased them around the field for half an hour. Managed to corner them a couple of times. Chris managed to get the noose on, but didn't tighten it up quickly enough, so they got off. And then we managed to corner them. Couldn't get the nooses on, but Chris rugby tackled one of them. So we've rescued one coat. There's still one out there, got his coat on, so that'll keep him warm tonight, but it's not good in this hot weather.